Hello everyone, I'm Penrost. This is our perfect Dark Season team from last Dark Season, and it is unchanged, including Legendary Ninian, who is a bit of a risk here because it is not Water Season, so if we do lose, that's a lot of lift gone. But she is pretty good, so we're keeping her around. On the enemy team, Ash, summon Edelgard, pick Valentines Leo, Yuri, +1, duo Elise, and they've brought their own Legendary Ninian for some reason. Well, I mean, I've got one, so I can't exactly fault them, I guess. Yeah, by the way, I keep almost accidentally calling Valentine's Leo Picnic Leo. Those are different units, but whenever I think Leo ult, Picnic Leo is what comes to mind. So if I slip up on that in future, you know why. It is duo Elisa initiating with first. As a staff unit, she can attack without having to worry about the counter attack. She does not, however, finish off Marth. And pull her back out with Yuri. Now Yuri needs pulling out as well because of Kanto control. Love that skill. They do, however, get away. Fun fact about Leo. He can gravity Embla. Normally Embla is immune to that sort of thing, as you've seen before, because of, well, she cleanses herself at start of turn, but Leo's debuff also applies at start of turn. However, as you just saw, if she gets danced, after the dance, she still has free movement, and, well, losing that Leo was all it took to push them out of this mat. Battle number 2. We're facing off here against Brave Erica +1, sending Idunn +3, Askr +2, Rhea, Gotoh +2, and Peony. And, oh, they're just safe-balling straight up, huh? Or, well, I say safe-balling, I'd like to remind them that is Embla territory right there. You're not safe-balling nothing, my friend. That being said, Jomar still choosing to go in against Idunn anyway. He wants to fight this far saver, and this is for you. Goodbye, Idunn. Harmonic Lind comes in next. Big damage finishes off Askr. And with that Pathfinder, Embla is now free to go for not Harmonic Rhea, just regular Rhea. She's not in any way harmonic. She is, however, causing harm. But the harm is actually good for us here because it means Gale Force is active and, well, remarkable. Gotoh survives that. That old man's pretty tanky, huh? Rhea takes Medeus as well. Yeah, no, we get it enough with the yelling. And the team moves forwards. Well, what do they have? Brave Erica is able to finish off Embla. Kanto control kicks in. They keep her in place. Gotoh can take out Medeus as well. Medeus has pretty high res-based damage reduction, but guess what Gotoh has? Res. And they continue targeting Harmonic Lind with Brave Erica. Ooh, that's a big number. Now, unfortunately for them, they are still in the range of getting obliterated by a Fire Emblem. That's the title drop yet again. Does mean though Ninian not getting to benefit from Dual Strike in this combat. Not that it would have really mattered given how little damage she's doing, but it is what it is. Alright, Gotoh attacking into Duo Marth. Here's the Fire Emblem. Oh, come on. Would have been nice, Marth, if you could do just ever so slightly more damage. But, well, I guess we didn't really have much choice in the matter. Gotoh finishing off Ninian as well. Gotoh has really been carrying for them, huh? And he is protected from all these melee threats by Rhea, who doing some pretty decent damage here against Edelgard. And how does she fare against Cordelia? Pretty well as well. Almost kills, not quite. Down to 12 damage, but she is standing in healing tower range, so that is gonna leave. Or at least some of it is. We're gonna try and chip down Edelgard. Iceberg, now she does have a lot of damage reduction, so that Iceberg is not going to be particularly effective. But again, we're fighting from down the bottom of the map. Any damage we put through is going into that healing tower. And yeah, Rhea are able to put out a lot of damage as well. Our units are very low. Gotoh finishes off Edelgard, and well, Harmonic Cordelia is on 4 hit points, so she's not surviving anything, buddy. So, yeah, looks like they decided to take that victory. However, it is a victory with 3 units lost for them. Now, because we're running off-season Ninian, we are still losing 9 lift from this. But I mean 9, come on. That's barely anything. Now, another match we are looking at here. At +5. Tari Azura +2. Ninja Camilla +1. Ulla +1. Gotoh +1. And Ash +1. And well, it looks to me like this is a player who just wants to Camilla sweep us and be done with it. Well, they may be in for a little bit of a surprise here, or they may not, we'll find out. Now, our Harmonic Lind does have Hardy Bearing, so yep. Nice attempt, and the Pathfinder means for Embla once again gets to run down to the other end of the field and do some real damage. And, oh, just to finish things off, Joma, this ladder out as well, obliterates air. Pretty solid start, if you ask me. And another surrender. Very happy with that. No Ninja Camilla sweeping for you. You should always check for Hardy Bearing if you're running that kind of team. Now, on to the next match. It's Askr +1 Ascendant Idunn. Okay. Peony +2 Gotoh, Summer Edelgard, and Legendary Shez. And it seems like they're actually putting their Idunn aside, trying to tank with just Askr up front here. Makes sense since they are in the Ember Zone anyway. But that being said, I suspect this is not going to be a particularly fruitful endeavour for them, especially because, yet again, Pathfinder activated. Embla has a mission to get all the way down the other end of the field and deal some serious damage. And, well, let's see, has enough damage been dealt? No, they do decide to keep fighting. Some Railguard does take out Embla, and
I wish you luck.
that'll de-Lind as well. However, there's no Gale Force or anything going on there, so that is all her actions. Shez, this legendary Shez actually fast enough to outspeed Marth too. Now what's next? Ninian courting Edelgard. Does Ninian get a special? Is this gonna be enough damage? Well, the special is charged. Here comes the Moonbow. And yes, Edelgard is down. Get out of here. And our Edelgard gonna deal with our little Shez problem as well. Just Gotoh and Idunn left. Cordelia made an attempt, but it's not going to work out this time. So Idunn is still alive, but yeah, they're deciding not to take matters any further. Did lose so many units after all. Now, what do we got? We've got Brave Lucina +3, Peony +1, Alear +1, Valoria +2 paired with Alear, Askr, and Aversa +10. Yeah, Alear is really strong. I've been using her myself actually, and especially with that pre-charged special there, going to have a frankly ridiculous amount of damage reduction on that unit. Also, since we're all panicked down, we're going to be looking kind of rough stats. However, let's see how it turns out. Godlike Reflexes kicks in. And, well, they look like they're in a pretty good spot for the moment. What can Marth do? Fire Emblem. Special Spiral 4. Pierces damage reduction. You don't get anything, Alear. And, with their tank gone, yeah, no choice but to leave. Another day, another battle. Our opponents this time, Peony, Mesmerium, Duo Chrom, Ninja Lin +1, Gotoh, and Duo Peony. A lot of those fairy dancers here. Taking a look around with Duo Chrom and Ninja Lin. Backing away. Again, thanks to Duo Marth, this team is pretty difficult to get into with ranged units. Like, a Brave Edelgard can tank a lot of melee units, but Duo Marth beats ranged units by just flat out performing them, outspeeding them, vantaging them down, and then, well, they die. So, there's no easy way to open it up if you want to keep all your units intact. Instead, they've chosen to tank with Gotoh. And again, he does survive Embla. However, that's not necessarily the best thing, because Gale Force kicks in, Embla takes out Ninja Lin. And even though he survived Embla, does he survive Ninian? He does not. The team pulls up a bit, Embla's still a little bit out of position. Again, choosing to keep fighting. Chrom spending his Deadeye on Embla. 144. She is a flying unit, that is to be expected. And, oh, that's right, Edelgard's out of Duo Marth range now, so Chrom can do that. However, yeah, I think they just realised there's no other units left that they can get any damage in with. Duo Chrom stranded up there. Duo Marth is saving our team. No more hope. Now, for our next match, we're looking at Yuri +7, Mila +2, Ulla +2, Aversa +10, 2 Aversas in a season, wow. Fallen Edelgard +10, and Freya +6. So yeah, Aversas are like buses, I guess. And that Yuri with Volatility has potential to do some damage as well, assuming they have a way through Duomar. Waiting till turn 3. Bolt Tower does go off, using the Yuri to swap in Fallen Edelgard. However, if it's an Edelgard off, well, I don't think either of them is really winning necessarily. Oh, Bonfire might change things. Well, it came close to changing things, but either way, Fallen Edelgard up front is alive, but is out of actions. Ninian is the first to move. She does quad. It's not enough to kill, but that is a pretty big chunk of Edelgard's health obliterated already. Embla acting next. Embla does have a lot of damage reduction.
Crumble to ash.
So she does just narrowly live the bonfire. And, ooh, Gale Force charged. We've got other places to be, and they're down here. Goodbye, Ola. Now, Harmonic Lind next. Again with the quad. Oh, Fallen Edelgard left on 1 hit point. Unfortunate. But, alright. This is for you. Fire Emblem. What a hero. 2 units down. Still want to keep going? Yes, they do. We've had some very tenacious foes today. And admittedly, the team is in a pretty open layout. Now, Yuri's lethality is going into Cordelia here. Bit of a waste. Potentially. And Aversa does finish Minion. So 2 saves and Medeus left. Now admittedly, so long as they can stick together, this could be a pretty tough one to crack. Yeah, looks like that is the case. I'm assuming they couldn't see any combats there win, so they're just pulling back out of range. And the same again. Because these units are pretty well matched together, though they are staying grouped up. Both saving each other. Now they're throwing in Yuri.
This is for you.
He does live the hit from Marth, but doesn't finish Marth off. And okay, there's the surrender, accepting that there's no way they're getting through that save pair and winning before the timer runs out. We've still got more battles. Looking here at Harmonica Zura +1, Duo 4, Ninja Camilla, Duo Elise, Askr, and Peony. Immediately dancing their Camilla, and we've seen this strategy today once already. Funny thing about doing that, Camilla, is... well, this is the funny thing, right here. Ha 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 ha. Admittedly, Lind is a pretty risky unit to have Hardy bearing on, because she only barely gets that kill, but oh, and here's Marth. Slaps 4 out of the sky.
Do your
Now he is doing his job as fast save here. Exact damage from Duo Elise, unfortunate. Because it means she's going to be able to dance now and, well, take her pick of whoever she wants to deal with, honestly. The Holy Pressure should easily finish off Lind. And you get one more attack. You're using it against Cordelia. Okay. Now, Cordelia is a very real threat, that's true. However, I can't notice that someone... Oh, of course, the harmonic dance.
Thank you, Leanne.
Okay, yeah, deal with Embla.
Please, be careful.
Sensible, very sensible. Now, however, there are still some units up and running. Medeus, Ninian, and Ninian is the big one because here we go, her action economy kicks in. She is attacking Harmonic Azura and Harmonic Azura just kicks it. Yeah, since they started things earlier the way they did, Ninian didn't get to use her extra action after dancing before, so she had it here. And that was a big, big problem for them.
Please, be careful.
Alright, taking on Medeus, and that leaves
Please accept
probably just Rave Edelgard alive after this. If we get another player choosing to go the whole distance despite losing 3 units, well, I'm glad I didn't have to finish that sentence because they didn't do it. They quit out. Thank you very much. And here's the thing, we still have one more fight left in us. So I'm coming in just before the deadline, and it's Ulla, Gotoh, Mila plus 10. Let's send Idunn plus 1. Halloween Myrrh, and Ash. Now Mila has done the very sensible thing here. Very sensible. And isolated our rally trap, unfortunately for her. Embla cleanses debuffs at the start of turn, so that didn't actually help. Instead, Embla finally manages to get a kill on Gotoh and triggers Gale Force, but Medeus is coming forwards next to, well, smash Mila for her insolence of trying to disrupt his marvelous rally.
My duty remains.
Embla with the Gale Force takes out Ulla, and all that's been going on so far down the field, but none of the rest of the team has a chance to catch up. There we go, the final battle of the season, and, well, almost perfect. If this had been any other season, that would have been 0 lift loss. Because of our risky water mythic, we lost, what, 9 lift? But, you know, that's not a huge loss, honestly. We can live without 9 myth. That's like 1 merge. It's not huge. Nothing to worry about. In any case, thank you all for watching. This team is really something, huh? I hope you'll tune in again next season because, to be frank, I'm going to keep running this until someone finds a way to break it. And, of course, thank you all for showing up. Remember, likes and subscriptions and all those things help me out. Comments as well. The algorithm really loves comments. You'd be surprised. And I will see you all in the future. Penrost out.